Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Battlespire, which is being played in my corner of the internet. My name is Jason, and today I'm going to begin the not so pleasant task of going back through the Battlespire and trying to find some cogs. We discovered that there were some cogs laid out that we needed to activate some mechanism to open up the gate to the Star Galley, which I'm assuming will bring us to the next part of this first level, this first stage that we are on. And that's basically what we had discovered last time. So, me not having the time that, you know, I didn't really have the time to go back and look over my previous videos. I'm having to come back just through the areas and quickly sort of try to find. I'm getting turned around, aren't I? Yes, I am. Trying to find those cogs because I left them on the ground somewhere. I know where one of them is. I just don't know where the other one is. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing. As a result, there's going to be a lot cut out this video, and as a result, it's probably going to be much shorter. If it ends up too short, I might just have to, well, we'll say reduce the number of videos I put out for that. We'll just cram it all into one other video. I know I didn't go over that direction yet, so. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. We're going to go ahead and try to find the cogs, and then we're going to bring them back to that place to put them in the thing, and then we're going to continue on with our very, very vague journey. Oh, hello. You scared the crap out of me. I forgot that we had made peace. You just keep living, dude. But then again, I am kind of over encumbered with arrows. I could use some of those on you. You know what? I don't think it's going to keep track of that. Haha, take that, stupid scamp. I spared your life only to kill you after. I feel kind of bad about that now. I'm kind of a jerk, aren't I? I had gone too long without saying anything. I'm just like, he scared me. Yeah, that's it. That's your penalty for scaring me. I was not expecting there to be monsters around, because basically I've been going around searching for all these cogs and running into nothing. There's been like no enemies around, so it's kind of been boring in a way. I'm just like, oh, there's nothing really here to experience or to see. So, all right, I'm gonna finish filling this scamp full of arrows and keep looking. Wait a second. What's an enemy doing here? Have I not been down this way? Let's take a quick look at the Let's take a quick look at the map. Yes, this is absolutely an area I've been. Dodging skill is increased. Well, that's good because I'm taking hits. I was not expecting to, like, the scamp I was aware of because, you know, we basically had spared its life, but this thing here, I can't remember what they're called. My short bow is destroyed. Well, that's great. I guess we're gonna axe it up. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? It's an old joke. It's an oldie, but it's a goodie. Right? No? Everyone's like just groaning right now. Jason, no, don't even try. Don't, you're bad at it. You're bad. Don't joke. Don't do stuff like that. Like look at the way I'm swinging this axe. Like, I'm gonna bash him with the blunt end on top. It does seem to be connecting pretty well, which is good. You know, it's doing great for increasing my axe skill. The Vermai dies. It's got a couple iron arrows in it, which doesn't really help me too much because I'm out of bow. I ran out of bow. It broke. So do I drop the bows? Do I give up? Do I say that's it? I shall henceforth no longer be a bow person? Or do I, let me see, steel arrows 35. Okay. If we take a look at our encumbrance, it's ridiculous, 127.5, and I recall seeing a bow rate here. Now I could take the bow, the iron short bow, but it's a weight of 2. So I need to at least drop, oh, this is gonna be a pain. So okay, inventory time, give me a second. All right, what I think has happened is, because I've received quest items and stuff when I was over encumbered, my maximum weight right now is, even with my arrows unequipped, it's only 1.5 over. Never mind, I can't math. don't mind me. I'm just gonna drop maybe one of these things. There we go. Then allow me to. I can't carry any more stuff. No, maybe I really can't. Maybe I can't math correctly. Let me see. What's that number say? Okay, so I'll need to drop one more sigil thingamabob. They're not really that important. They're not really that useful, so I might as well. So I'll take this bow, this iron short bow, and then I'll load myself up with these arrows. There we go. I'm gonna switch over to the axe for a little bit. You know, wear this sucker down. Because if we take a look at our, let's take a look at our skills here. Axe 33. Actually, that's not bad. What is our missile? What's our shooty skill at? Missiles at 34. Yes. So see, it's 1 point higher. So we might as well switch to something a little bit lower to work on that skill to get that up. So yeah, there was an enemy down here, but I could have sworn I came down this way before. But now that I'm coming down here, I'm like, this does look a little... Have I been down here? You also notice I turned down the resolution a little bit because... No, there are enemies here! Now, do they respawn, or do I'm intrigued. I don't think... this area does not look that familiar to me, so... I'm gonna continue on the assumption here that I've not explored this area yet. Interesting that I walked right past this area. Critical strike skill has increased. Well, I better critical strike a little bit more because I'm about to die. I'm about to be died. My regenerating health is just not doing the trick fast enough. Let's pop a potion. Potion of restoration? No, I believe etheration. Here we go. Cure health. That's what I want. Yum. There we go. That'll help me out a little bit. My health regeneration just isn't high enough to keep up with this kind of damage. It's like you know, hiding behind cover in like a modern shooter. I've got to be out of combat for a little bit for it to really help me. Dang, this is a bad fight here. All right, let's try another potion. The potion of etherealness, and we'll restore our health again a little bit more. All right, etherealness means I can't hit them, right? I think so. Yes, it does. So when I'm ethereal, I cannot hurt anyone either, which means technically those dote sigils are kind of pointless for me. Like, I guess they're kind of nice in the sense that, you know, my weapon is damaged. Great. They're nice in the sense that they will allow me to say regenerate health a little bit, but I question the how worth it that really is. I think I'm actually going to, ooh, I'm in trouble. I've got another potion, cure health, cause damage, shield. I drink the potion of shield. And, cure health. I don't want to use up all my health potions. Jason, why don't you switch over to your bow? That's probably a good idea. There we go. I'll switch to the bow. That way there I can keep some distance between myself and them. Arrow hits, and I can go up to the stairs where they evidently have a hard time coming up after me, or just kidding. Oh no, there we go. As soon as I take the turn, arrow hits. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I missed. But Jason, you used the shield potion. Don't you want to see how effective that is? I would like to see how. Uh-oh, he's up here with me. All right. Well, we're doing some damage, right? And I'm hoping that the shield is helping. Missile skill has increased, and dang, these ones are tough. I haven't had this hard of a time dealing with enemies before. Let's break out the Elven Broadsword. We're gonna bring out our good weapon here. Come on. Is it really? Yeah, there we go. Vermine dies. Alright, so there was a couple arrows stuck in them. You know what? I'm just gonna leave those. We're just gonna leave those. Dang, that went worse than I was hoping it would go. So we'll put some steel arrows there. We'll put the axe back in our hand. We'll switch back over to the bow. Yeah, never mind. I guess we'll use missile weapons. We'll use whatever is at our disposal to take down these things. I do want to get, like I said, I've got to figure out how this the leveling up in this game goes. I guess I'll learn all that once I've completed this this stage. All right, sorry for the interruption there. Delivery person apparently showed up at my door. Didn't knock, just sort of decided to throw the package out the door and take off because, you know, I love delivery people. Like I saw the reflection. Like I'm sitting here playing the game. I could see the reflection. Crap, get away from him. Yeah, I guess we'll stick with the sword for the time being. I saw the reflection. I saw the guy head up to the door, towards the door. So I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and pause. Before I even have a chance to get up there, he's already gotten back. Like he was driving away by the time I got to the door. It's not that far to the door, and I realize this has nothing to do with Battlespire. People are like, okay, Jason, thank you for your personal life, but seriously, I am. If we could be honest, if we could just be real for a second here, delivery people, if one of my viewers happens to be a delivery person, freaking knock, you know, at least stick around. Like, don't leave my package, don't leave my package just sitting on my deck, right on by my door like that. Just really, people, come on. Sorry. Anyways, back to things that I can shoot. Uh-oh, no, I didn't mean it like that. Now it sounds like I'm threatening delivery people. Yeah, yes, that's right. I would shoot you, but I can't. Anyways. Let's see, steel gauntlet, silver longsword, a silver helmet. You know what, it's the same weight, but it's in better condition, so, you know what I say leave it, I can't pick it up. Would I be over encumbered if I grabbed it? Yeah, I would, because of the stupid arrows, right? Ta-da! We're done. Okay. So we replaced the helmet with one that is in a better condition. You know, it's an interesting way of playing the game. It's in a way I kind of like this. I found in like, actually, I'd say starting in Morrowind, they trivialized a little bit. Maybe trivialize is too strong a word, actually. Let me, holy crap. Back off! Friggin' death scamp. Sorry, I shouldn't say they trivialized. They kind of, I guess they made it a little less impactful. In both Arena and Daggerfall, when you know, something was damaged, you know, it took time for it to repair. And in starting in Morrowind, basically, you just go to the blacksmith and you just you click on repair and ting, 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 everything's done right away. Bam, you're out a little bit of gold and off you go. I liked the idea in Arena and Daggerfall that, you know, you had to wait for your stuff to get repaired. So it forced you, you're like, well, I don't have my good gear. Maybe I should go find something else to do for a little while, you know? And I'm missing that here. An iron longbow. 5 to 13 damage. Now, the one I've got right now, it does 1 to 7. Now tell me, I didn't need all those dote symbols, sigils. I'm like, no, you know what? I'm gonna take the bow with the better damage. I'm kind of curious to see if it has a different firing rate, though. It being a longbow rather than a short bow. So we'll see about that. So this is an open area. Yeah, this is obviously an area I have not been to before. Kind of cool. Arrow hit. Let's see. Cool. We're doing all right. Getting a few hits on this thing. No more arrows ready. Well, that is fantastic. I thought I had a ton of arrows. Yeah, evidently they weren't in the quiver. All right, well, it's axe time. Maybe. No, I think it's dying time, to be honest. Let's try to jump away. Now, my movement speed is really terrible right now, and I'm wondering, is that because of my encumbrance, or is it just because of It's Battlespire, the deep fried adventure of high danger. Actually, I like that. Sorry. Is it because of how buggy the movement is in I almost said it again. Battlespire. Freaking sorry. So I'm trying to figure that out. You know, let's actually switch over to the bow. Come on, bow. Arrow hits. Got a nice knockback there. Yeah, that seems to be doing pretty well. There we go. I'm glad we switched bows. I don't need a short bow. I've got a nice long bow. Throw that in there. That's going to be useless to me, so I'll drop that in here. There we go. Inventory management stuff done. I just need to start cutting that stuff out because, man, it's a pain. All right, now there was one more. I believe it was a vermi, right? That's what they're called. I believe there was another one around here. Or did I kill? No, there it is. There he is. I see you. Hiding in the shadows. Guess what? I can hide in the shadows too. Lantern off. Wait. Is it on or off? I can't tell now. Okay. Maybe because this area is lit. So if I go into the shadows myself, then I can see if my lantern is on or off. That's what we'll do. I'll just... Dang, this is a nice boat. Let me see. There. Now it's off. Now I'm hiding in the shadows. I'm Batman. Anyways, yeah, like, I know the, like, we'll say weapon damage, or even armor damage, it's kind of a controversial thing, oddly enough. Well, maybe not oddly enough, you know, people do like playing the games for different reasons, and I get that removing it, we'll say, I'm not gonna use the term dumbing down, it is, wow, we're screwed! It is technically dumbing it down, but I don't mean it to have necessarily a negative connotation. It is a removal of mechanics, and we'll say it's a stripping down to make to we'll say, no, what's the term I'm looking for? Not dilute. Oh, come on. There's a word. There's a smart sounding word that I want to use. To at least, you know, give people the impression that I'm an intelligent person. Whether or not I actually am doesn't matter. As long as I appear to be smart, it's good. That's as good as being smart. Not really, but so my steel arrows are here. Okay. What is that term? No. Basically, you know, you boil it down into a single experience. You know, it becomes you're removing features, and you know, we say dumbing it down. We hear that term thrown around a lot, and I've used it myself. You're basically boiling it down to its core, its core mechanic, its core experience. So like we'll say later on in the game, like it starts a little bit in Morrowind with the like I said, with the I'm gonna say trivializing. I'm just gonna use I'm gonna use the term, but know that it's because I can't think of another term. I don't mean this in a I'm not trying to be insulting to the game. Like it bothers me, but that's a conversation for another time. Okay, I'll finish what I'm saying now, and then maybe I can get into something else afterwards. But you know, you're boiling it down to its core experience. It's like if something becomes too bloated, you're bringing it down. Like you get a game, I don't know, and maybe things get a little bit too crazy. You keep adding things, and it loses a little bit of something. I can't think of an example off the top of my head, but you know, it reminds me a little bit of, you know, like the Mega Man series, the original Mega Man series. They started adding all kinds of things. They went a little bit crazy. Then they got to like Mega Man 9, and they said, let's go back to basics. And they boiled it down to just running, jumping, and shooting. That's it. You know, no charging, nothing crazy like that. Well, there was a few little things, but overall, you know, they got rid of the slide. They boiled it down. Now, you could say that was dumbing down. And you know, you know, some people could argue that. They're like, no. They dumbed it down because maybe they like that full experience. And I feel like that's kind of what, I kind of feel like that's what us as you know, we'll say my specific breed of Elder Scrolls fan is referring to when we're saying that the later games became dumbed down, is really that the features were stripped, which make it less of an experience that we want. And we'll say, using the Mega Man example, you know, technically it made it for actually I think a better game. I like Mega Man 9 better than basically Mega Man's 4 on. You know, maybe even more than 3. That's a tough one, though. That number 3 is a real favorite of mine. But the point is, it got focused. It became something more focused and more in line with it. And like by the time we get to like Skyrim, they've removed the armor degradation and stuff, and they focused more on. You know, they focus more on just the straightforward sort of combat and stuff, a little bit more like what we got with, for instance, Arena. So, you know, it is more of a, it is more, I'm not going to say streamlined, because I feel like streamlining is, it's a term that's misused a lot, oh crap. Thank you for killing yourself, because I was like looking at my health and I was like, I am screwed, but no, I'm good. Yeah, streamline. I seriously got to do a video with, about the difference between, we'll say, removing mechanics. We're not going to call it dumbing down. Removing mechanics, or stripping down a game versus streamlining. I feel like there's a very distinct, there's a big difference there. But yeah, it's like they focused more on the combats, the moment to moment playing. Because I'll be honest, I prefer Morrowind's and Battlespires and Daggerfalls and Arenas, you know, chance based system where, you know, it's all rolls of the dice. That's because, you know, I have a strong, I've got a strong background with, you know, tabletop games. That's to me, that's an RPG. But I also like a game like, you know, like Dark Souls, for instance, where it is all about that experience of playing. So when I say that, I prefer Morrowind's, we'll say dice rolls approach, I'm not saying that it feels better than the other games. I would say that Oblivion, and Skyrim have much better feeling combat. I would rather do the combat in those games as a game, even though I prefer Morrowind's system. If that makes sense to you, people, it's hard for me to explain that. It's like the difference between, you know, acknowledging something might, you like it for different reasons, right? I think that's basically, Pauldron is destroyed. Pauldron is destroyed, so my Pauldron is gone, I guess. And my weapon is damaged, so my armor is not protecting me as much as it used to, because my Pauldron is gone. I'll need to be on the lookout for another Pauldron. So yeah, like the later games, they do strip out some of the RPG stuff, and that's kind of the experience I want. A crossbow. I don't have any bolts though, so we'll leave that right where it is. You know, so I like one thing, but they obviously went for down a different route. How do we get on this topic? Oh, that's right, about armor. The armor that just broke off of me. Let me see. Yeah, I got no pauldrons. I'm just sitting here with my really stylish yellow shirt and purple pants. That's right. So yeah. Anyways, that's basically. I think maybe that's a topic that would have been better suited for its own sort of video, and not tucked away in my Battlespire playthrough. So maybe we'll revisit that in another video, like a standalone video where I just discussed the topic. Yeah. So I've been here before. I just haven't explored the entire room. So I guess it's good that we came by here again. What have we got? I guess it really is. We have a cog of Footlock reciprocation. Now, since my Pauldron is no longer here, I guess we shouldn't be as encumbered. Yeah, I'm actually not even encumbered, even with the arrows on me. So this thing is heavy though. Actually, it's not. I can throw this in my. Which sack was I using for quest? You know, it's great. I'll just put it in my main part here, down here. There we go. So we got one of the cogs. Now there is another cog that I'm aware of that I left behind somewhere, and I will have to go ahead and find that. Cool. That's cool. It was a complete accident that I came down here. This is not the one I was originally looking to hunt down. But hey, that's cool. We've got another cog, which I'm pretty sure we will need. Yeah. So I like the I like that sort of experience where your stuff breaks and it forces you to sort of kind of go do other things in the meantime. I feel maybe a little bit. You know what? I've talked about how I should put this into its own video, and it should be its own sort of topic and everything like that. You know, that's what I think I'll save this for. I just need to figure out where that last section I want to go to is. I'm totally out of time. Holy crap, I just noticed the time, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap things up. It's definitely not up this way. Okay. So what we're gonna do, we have the cog. Next time, we are going to place the cog on the thingamabob by the Star Galley, or Gallery. I think it's Star Galley. Am I getting mixed up with Mist? I think there's something in Mist called the Star Gallery. Whatever. We will do that, and we will get the other cog. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. If you liked the video, you liked the content, and you would like to see more of it, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, well, go ahead and leave it a thumbs down. Either way, let me know what you thought in the comment section. And until next time, I would like to ask you all to game on.